Welcome back to our playthrough of Freedom 5. We jumped the gun at the end of our last session and actually advanced to chapter 2 too soon. So I have corrected that. It's still Guys' turn. I removed the villains that I added last time because Chrono Ranger still has to complete his justice card before we go to chapter 2. So sorry about that, folks, but we are still on chapter 1, but we should be to chapter 2 shortly here. In the meantime, let's pick back up with Guys. He's got 5 actions. He completed his justice mission. We got all the other guys out, but that was not what we needed to do yet. So now we just got to figure out what to do. I think we want to try to get rid of some of these anarchy tokens. So we could move, and there's a mastermind token over there. Let's go ahead and he doesn't need to flip that token purple. All right, so let's go ahead and have him for his first action. He's just gonna frolic over here. 1, 2 to Dodger Beach, and then he is going to. He was at Montgomery Library, so he's going 1, 2 to Dodger Beach. He's gonna use his second action to take on this red henchman. He needs force. He doesn't get it. I will use his third action to do Guys the Barbarian and remove all the henchmen from his location. That will get rid of this one. And then we'll go ahead and interact with this anarchy token. It's purple, which means he can use any color. But his all his abilities are 4s, so it doesn't matter which color he picks. So we'll just take the blue one from the top. And let's see what we get. Anarchy. Strange sounds can be heard all over the city, and hundreds of citizens have fallen into a trance. Right, roll 5 dice to test. This is blue spirit. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we get. Needs force. Do I have any cards to help with that? Nope, he doesn't. That's only 1 success, which is not enough. You fail under the hypnotic trance. Discard 2 random ability cards and exhaust your remaining action tokens. Oh, that's bad. That's the end of Guys' turn. We have to discard 2 cards at random, which I also don't like. 1 and 2. So we are getting rid of 2 of his Guys, the Barbarians. Right. So when you fail to do an anarchy token, it is not removed. If you fail a mastermind token, it's removed. Anarchies are not removed. So this purple token will stay out here. Right, then that's the end of the turn. No henchman. He had to exhaust the rest of his actions. He's going to draw 2 cards. He gets a cheese and a Guys Noir. Then we'll draw the scheme card and see what we're up against. Right. Yellow and a mastermind on 17. Mastermind 17 is filled. 2 blues on 2. And then a red on 16. And the bad guys aren't out yet, even though they came out from before. Rapid healing. Each hero may either heal 1 damage or draw 1 ability card. So we'll have everybody draw an ability card. The Chrono Ranger gets Deadly Aim. And Guys gets Extreme. Place 1 accurate token on your choice on an adjacent location, then remove all henchmen and deal 1 damage to each villain. So that might come in handy. Right. Then it is the Chrono Ranger's turn. So we'll refresh all his cards. He has to defeat 2 yellows. Flip this over. All right, so he's back in his Jim Brooks mode. Once per turn, move yourself and up to 1 other hero in your location to any location. The villain, anarchy token, or mastermind token. Okay, actually, that's going to work out pretty good. So Jim Brooks, we're going to use that. It's not an action. He'll move over here to the Wyandotte Community Ferry Station. And then he is going to take his first action to attack those guys. And he is actually going to use his Tech Strike. It costs an action. Remove all henchmen from your location. So he Tech Strikes these guys. They are all gone. Fantastic. He's got 4 actions left. Those 2 yellows will go onto his Justice card. So now that we have defeated 5 bad guys, this goes into our reward. We can use this to roll +2 dice when we test tech. And now we pick up from where we left off. So now, even though we did this in the last video, Ermine and Proletariat are going to come out. I'm not going to go through all their abilities. If you want, you can check that in the previous video. But Ermine, emerging threats. Ermine goes on South Island Freedom 26. So she comes down here to 26. We add 3 henchmen and a green anarchy token for her. And then Proletariat is going to go to number 6. There's already 3 villains in that area. And then he's going to get a blue anarchy token. And we are caught up. So our new objective is to defeat any 1 villain. That's what we need to do to win. And we only turn the page if the mastermind track reaches 7, which it hasn't yet. All right, so we need to defeat one of these guys. Proletariat has 5 life plus an extra life for every blue and purple token. So he's going to have 7 life because there's a purple down here and a blue up here. And Ermine has 7 life. And let me just throw those guys on the screen real quick, and then you can kind of see their stats if you want to pause. But that's Proletariat. His movement abilities. Whenever they move, they activate their ability. Defense, counterattack, and they do after attack if they survive when they get attacked. And then Ermine, she's a green villain. So we need green dice to attack them. And the way you attack the villains are, this is my deck now. These dice at the bottom of their cards, you discard those to attack, and then you roll and see if you can defeat them. And both heroes in that location have to decide if they're going to attack, and they have to commit those cards before dice are rolled. See if they're going to attack. All right, so let's pick back up with the Chrono Ranger. So he can, once per turn, place or move the marked token on any villain. Roll +2 dice each time you attack your marked target. Of course, he is going to place the marked. We're going to go ahead and get, do we want Proletariat marked or Ermine? Let's see. Guys has 1, 2, 3. Guys has 4 green dice. Guys has 4 green dice. He could do extreme. How many green dice does the Chrono Ranger have? Chrono Ranger has no green dice. How many blue dice does guys have? He's got one. He's got 4 blue dice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and mark. We're gonna mark proletariat. Okay. Now let's see, what do we want to do? So we got a mastermind token on us. There's only 2 tokens left. We could take an action, do the mastermind token. Do I have any not diagonal from that to do a Danny Boy? For reds, I need 4. I could move over here, do a tech strike, but it's probably better to move up here and do a tech strike. And then I need 4s to do a blue anarchy token. Let's see, move 2, 1, 2. I got 4 actions left. Let's say we interact, first action, second action, move 2, third action, tech strike, fourth action, interact with the blue. Sounds like a plan. Right, so we spend his second action that he's doing to interact with the mastermind token. It is a 3. See what 3 is in this new chapter. Crowd control. Roll 3 dice to test spirit. Angry citizens are protesting outside a controversial crime scene. Roll 3 dice. So spirit for him is blue. 3 blues. Does he have anything good to counter that? He needs 4s. 1 success. He doesn't have anything to bump that up. 1 success is no good. But the mastermind token will come off. Things turn sour and fingers start pointing. Remove a bystander from any location and replace it with a henchman of any color. Do not remove the mastermind token. Yikes. So this stays here. And remove a bystander and replace it with a henchman of any color. So I'll take this guy off the bridge and I'll put another yellow over here. All right, so his next action, we know that that's a 3. That's blue. No extra dice though. So we're gonna move 2. 1, 2. Third action, we are going to play tech strike. Remove all henchmen from any location. So we'll get these 3 blues out of here. And then last action, we're going to interact with that anarchy token. So he's got a blue. So we'll take this blue card and we'll see what it is. Several graves have been opened. In the panic, the locals begin to claim that the dead are rising. Roll 3 dice to test spirit or mind. We're going to do spirit. I wish I had something that would give me extra dice, but I don't. I'm a face-up reward card. You may discard a justice card from your reward pile to add 2 dice. I think let's do that. So we're going to discard his justice card to add 2 dice so that we can do this. So instead of 3 dice, he'll get 5. And we're going to roll 5. What is that? Blue dice. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 4s. Three successes. You uncover a plot to steal buried valuables for use in mystical ceremonies. Deal 1 damage to any villain. All right, so we will deal 1 damage to proletariat. So now he has, and that blue anarchy token is going to come off the map. So we're removing this from his location. So he just has the purple. He's got 5 life now because he gets +1 for this blue purple token. that is all of our actions. It's the end of round. No henchman in his lane. Draw 2 cards. You get a Danny Boy and a Hunter and Hunted. Okay. And then game card. Right. Blue and a mastermind on 25. Blue token. 2 greens on 11. Right next to us. And a red on 4. And then move only if there are 3. There are not 3 there. Each hero may either heal 1 damage or draw 1 ability. We'll both draw an ability card. Chrono's got a Danny Boy. Guys has got a Guys the Barbarian. Right, then it is Guys' turn. We will restore his actions. Flip him over. It looks like it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to get to the top there. He can choose another hero to discard 1 ability card. We'll choose the Ranger. He's going to get rid of his Hunter and Hunted card. And then Guys will get to draw 2 cards. Another Extreme. And a Lucky Find. So you put Extreme and Lucky Find. Flip. Hero side. It's 1. Now let's see. Lucky Find. Place 1 extra of choice on an adjacent location and remove all henchmen, deal 1 damage to each villain there. Don't want to do that. Guys, the Barbarian might be good. At +1 to all dice rolls. I think we're probably gonna play. He's got 2, 3, 4. He could get 5 dice. I think we're just gonna move up to where Proletariat is and try to attack him. Does he have any faster way to move? Lucky Find. I don't have. Only got 1 of those cards. Guys, Noir. Got 2, 3, 4, 5. He could have 6 dice against. Could put a green there too. Well, he could move 2 and then do Extreme to her and put an Anarchy token down. The green one. We could move 1, 2, do an Extreme. Then he can't get up there though. That's the problem. But let's do it. All right, so we're going to use his first action of Frolic. So he's going to move 1, 2. Then we are going to play Extreme. It's an action. Let me show you that card here. Extreme. Extreme. Okay. So we spend our second action to do this. We're going to place 1 Anarchy token of your choice on an adjacent location. Then remove all henchmen and deal 1 damage to each villain there. So we are going to put a green token here. Remove these 3 greens. And then we'll do 1 damage to Ermine. So she'll have 6 life left. Because you can attack the villains even if they're tokens here. They don't have to not be tokens there. All right, so now Ermine has Mine has 6 life. Okay, then let's see. We got Guys Noir. Action: choose a color. Each hero may take any one ability card of that color from the discard pile and add it to their hand. Let me see if he has any double greens in his hand. He does not. All right, so then for his next action, I think we move in here. We try to do a green anarchy token. And then we'll see. So next action move. He'll go blam. And then I think we're gonna interact with the green anarchy token for his next action, and then his last action will attack if we can. So interact with green. So then we go through the anarchy deck until we find a green. There's a green. All right, let's see what we get. A threatening riddle has been delivered to Mayor Fremont. Roll 4 dice to test green. 3 successes would be good. What can I do on this chapter? In this chapter, I can get rid of a reward card. I'm going to use his justice card ability, his regular justice card, and flip this. Flip this reward when you test any attribute to roll +2 dice. So now he has 2 that he can use for, he can discard for something else. So we're going to get +2 dice. This says roll 4 dice, so we'll roll 6 dice. And we need 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking for 4s. Figure out what we got here. 1 and 1. Sheesh, this guy. Terrible. That's what I'm worried about with the fight. Okay, so we only got 1, which is failure. Mastermind track moves up by 1. But that's not too bad because we haven't failed. And then this anarchy token will stay there. So there's still a green anarchy token there. All right. Then we're going to attack. I was hoping to get that because that would have let us do 1 more damage to the villain if we had gotten a success on that. We're going to go after Ermine. She's got 6 life. So she's got 1 damage on her. That's her last action. Going to go after her alone. He's going to commit his cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards we're committing. That's going to give us 4 green dice. He needs 4s to hit. Then this thing mission is what? Roll +2 dice when resolving anarchy, +1 die when fighting a villain. So we're going to get rid of our 2 justice cards to get +1 die. We'll discard those. Now he's got 6 dice. And then we will discard our buying time card to get another purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. We need 6 4s. I know that's not great odds, but we will see how it goes. Does he have anything else he can do? That's an action. Cheeses are all actions. Lucky Find is action. Yep. And he automatically blocks 1 damage. All right. All right, so he's going to attack her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Here we go. We need 4s. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage. Rolling 4s is tough. I don't have any rerolls. All right, so she is going to take 3 damage. So she's got 4 damage on her in total. Let's see what she does to him. And she's going to move. Right, so defense. Total diversion. When a hero rolls an attack, if they have 4 or fewer ability cards left in hand, he blocks 1 damage. Nope, he's got more than that. Counter strike. After all attacks are rolled, each attacking hero suffers 3 damage. Each of them may discard up to 3 random ability cards to block 1 damage per card discarded. So he's going to take 2 damage. If Ermine is not defeated, she heals 1 damage per card discarded to block her counter strike, then moves to a random location. All right, so we are going to have her. He's got to decide, does he want to discard 2 cards or take it? I think he's going to take it. So he can block 1, so he's going to take 2 damage. So we'll draw 2 of these 2 tokens out of the damage bag. We've got cannot use blue ability cards and place an action token on this damage. That's the 2 that he got. He heal. Deal 1 damage and reshuffle your ability. Yeah. All right. And then she's going to move to a random location. So when you check random locations, you draw the scheme card and you look at the top one and you see, oh, it's Justice rules the night. No henchmen are placed and no villains move. So since we pulled this, she won't move. I'm going to assume that that's the case. I don't really know. But if you know, throw something in the comments. But I'm going to assume that she doesn't move at all. All right, so she's got 4 damage on her. She's got 3 life left. And our goal right now is to defeat one of them. Right. And then that is it for guys. So he's going to no henchman in his space. He'll draw 2 cards. He gets a lucky find and Gaius the Barbarian. And then he's going to draw the scheme card. And let's see for the scheme. We got running out of time. So we do the bottom of the cards now. Now that we're in phase 2. So red goes on 7. 2 reds there. 2 greens on 24. So now 24 has 3 henchmen on it. And a yellow on 5, and then move yellow to 5. So a yellow on 5. Up here, and then move yellow to 5. Which one of these guys is yellow? Is it Ermine? Yep, it is. So now Ermine is going to move to 5. Even though she's green, she moves on green and yellow. Instead of placing a green, Anarchy Turkey +1 of any color. So she'll move here, and then we'll put a purple there. And then we have to do her movement ability. Now we also have running out of time. Place this card face up near the mastermind track. If there are ever 3 running out of time cards, discard them and advance the mastermind track by 1. We'll put this face up over here. So we're running out of time. It's just down here slightly off camera. And let's see. I think that's it. Am I forgetting it? Oh, we have to do her movement. We have to do her movement ability. Let's take a look at that. Impromptu heist. So instead of the green, we put the purple. Nobody was there to take 2 damage. All heroes must roll 2 dice to test mind. Each hero that rolls no successes discards 1 random ability card. We got to test our mind. Chrono Ranger needs 5s. He passes. Gaius needs 4s. He passes. All right, and then it's the Chrono Ranger's turn. He's going to be back on his side. Doesn't have very many green dice. I wish there was a way for me to get guys up here. I don't feel like I could. Once per turn, move yourself and up to one other hero in your location to any location. with a villain, anarchy token, or mastermind token. Once per turn. Let's see. Does guys have any blue card? Oh, he can't use blues because of his damage. So we need guys to heal. And he doesn't have green cards, so it looks like we're going to spend this turn getting rid of purple anarchy tokens. Does he have any tech strikes? Doesn't have any tech strikes either. Okay, let's move yourself up to one other hero in your location to any location with a villain or anarchy token. All right, so he is going to use his ability. Jim Brooks, just doing my job. He's gonna move. I think we're just gonna move to the space. Trying to see what's the most advantageous. There's not really any bystanders. He's not that good at green. We got 3, 2, and 2. We can use a Danny boy. All right. So we're gonna have him move with his ability up here with Ermine. And then he's gonna use his attack action. We're gonna spend his Danny boy card to also attack adjacent spaces. So he's gonna shoot the 2 yellows, 3 greens, and 2 reds. So yellows, he needs 3, so he'll take 1 of that. Reds, he needs 4s, 1 of that. And greens, he needs 5s, 1 of that. Okay. He takes those guys out. Not too bad. And he doesn't have, if he attacks, he's not going to attack. Right, so that was his first action. Let's see, can he recover? His second action, he's going to spend 2 actions to recover and draw 2 cards, or 3 cards rather. He gets Temporal Grenade. He's going to get Sudden Contract and Sudden Contract. So now he's got 4 green dice. So he could move. He needs 5s to hit her though. How much life? She's got 4 damage on her. So she's got 3 life. Well, I'm tempted to try to take her out. But first, we've got 1 yellow there. So let's spend 1 more action. We'll roll 1 yellow die to try to take out that yellow henchman. Blam. He is gone. And then we can do an action. We got 1 action left. So it's either got to be go after her with 4 dice. Choose a number you rolled and add +1 to all dice with that number. Choose a number you rolled and add +1 dice to all that number. I do have 3 deadly aims though. So I could possibly deadly aim her. If I don't, yeah, let's move the mark token to Ermine. She doesn't have any special cards or anything. We just need 3 hits. Yeah, let's try to get rid of her while she's hurt. So once per turn, he can move his marked target. So he's going to move the marked target to Ermine. And then we are going to attack her. So card commitment, we're going to commit 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to choose these 4 cards. That's going to give us 4 green dice. And +2 for the mark. So 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got our 6 dice there. We need 5s, but we do have deadly aims where we can add +1 to all dice with that number. Even though they're blue, we've got 3 deadly aims. So let's see what we can do. We got her. So 5 and 6, that's 1 damage. We are going to go ahead and spend a deadly aim. Play after you roll an attack on a marked target. Choose a number you rolled and add +1 to all dice with that number. We're going to choose 4. So 5 and 5. And now the Chrono Ranger has taken out Ermine. Fantastic. So we'll discard these cards. We'll discard these. That's going to complete our objective for part 2. She goes down. So what happens is, now that she's taken her 7, so she took 4 more damage. That was 8. She's defeated. She's going to do her counter strike. After all attacks are rolled, each attacking hero suffers 3 damage. Each of them may discard up to 3 random ability cards. And I think I'm going to just random. I want to discard all 3. No, I'm going to discard 2 and take 1 damage. So we'll throw these 2 out. These 2 out. We lost 2 Danny boys. He's going to take 1 damage out of the bag. Our damage is, what is this? Draw a -1 card in the villain phase. And since she is defeated, this after attack doesn't go off. And then what you do is you flip this over. Ermine defeated. What do we get? So we take 2 rewards. They must be different rewards. So we can remove all green anarchy tokens in the city. We can remove 6 green henchmen from the city. The attacking heroes draw 4 ability cards between them. Draw 2 special cards. An attacking hero chooses one to keep and discards the other. Draw 2 justice cards. Each card may be added to an attacking hero's reward pile face up. Well, I think we want to, how many greens are out? There's 1 3 green right there. There's not a lot of greens. Remove all green anarchy tokens in the city. There's 2 down there. That would get rid of 2 tokens. Remove 6 green henchmen. That seems pretty good. Draw 2 special cards. And keep 1. Draw 2 justice cards. I think I just want to draw 2 special cards and keep 1, and draw 2 justice cards and keep that. So let's go full out on the reward. So we'll draw 2 special cards. And then we get to pick 1 to keep. So we got supercomputer. Remove any 3 anarchy tokens from the city. See, that would have been better than the other one. And we got never give up. Anytime any hero rolls dice, that hero may reroll any number of those dice. But we have to take the reroll, right? So we'll discard this one. We'll take never give up. That'll go in our special lane. And then we're going to take 2 justice cards. And it'll go into his reward pile. So he'll immediately get reward. Flips this reward after rolling dice to reroll any number of dice. That's good. And he'll get immediately look at the number of scheme cards equal to your roll. Place them back on the deck in any order, then flip this reward. All right, so this one is kind of weird. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice and then flip it. So 5. So we get to look at the top 5 scheme cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nothing, running out of time, scheming. We'll do the knight, on the move. These are mastermind tokens. All right, we'll do it like that, but we'll put the peaceful knight on top. And then this gets flipped. And she is defeated. All right, so the Chrono Ranger strikes again, takes out one of the villains. This marked target will go away for now because he can only move that once per turn. And he's got 1 action left. and he can't heal or rewind. Can't do it justice. We could interact with that token. Or I could do his last action. He will interact with this anarchy token. Oh, sorry, I am not supposed to do that yet. Since we completed the objective, we have to immediately go to the book. So it says defeat any one villain. We did that. See, he still has one action left. We flip to the finest page. We've got whatever's coming, we'll be ready. Vicious attacks. When a scheme card would move a villain that is not in the game or has been defeated, choose a villain in the city and move them to the indicated location. Instead of placing an anarchy token of their color, place any color. And to win the game, we got to defeat all villains. So we got one more villain to beat. Justice rewards. We can get an extra 2 dice when fighting a villain. So that's good. That's almost, how many blues do I have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get 10 dice and go after him immediately. All right. And that will do it. So we got one more action for the Chrono Ranger. And then we'll wrap up this session. And then we'll do chapter 3, the finale, in the next video. All right, so for his last action, he's gonna do I picked up the token already. He's gonna do the purple anarchy token, so we can pick the color. We're gonna go with yellow. The Blade Battalion is attacking the city using advanced weaponry. Roll a dice, 4 dice to test tech or body. So we're gonna do tech because he has 3s in tech. 4 dice. He needs 3s. Come on, Chrono Ranger. Two successes. Like, just squeak it by. They put up a deadly fight, but you defeat them. Suffer 2 damage. Ooh. Ooh. Do I want to play my Never Give Up? I think we do. Let's immediately play Never Give Up. Or do we want to play flip this reward card to reroll? Yes. Let's use our justice card because then we can flip it. And we'll reroll any number of dice. Let's reroll these 2. A 4 and a 1. So we got 3 successes. So we barely passed without any damage. You overpower the attacker and gather their high-tech weapons. Draw 1 card. One special card. Special card is Team Up. Say at any time, choose any one location and move any number of heroes there. Oh, we're going to play that right now. Right now. This is my last action. So we'll play this. Let me just think about that. Do we want guys in him there immediately? Yeah, I think we do. So we're gonna go ahead and play Team Up, and we won't get the dice yet. No, we'll hold on to this for now. This will go into my special. That's gonna complete Chrono Ranger's turn. We'll go ahead and do the end of turn events. So we're on a new page, so we just double check. Each henchman in your location deals 1 damage, no damage. 2 ability cards, but he can only get 1 because he's wounded. So he gets sudden contract. Draw 1 scheme card. In resolve steps 1 through 3, only resolve the event if it is bad. So we don't get any more good events. Scheme card, it should be Peaceful Night. Justice rules the night. And that will conclude this part of the playthrough. Went on a little bit longer than I would have liked, but we will pick up with Freedom 5 in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know how you're enjoying your copy of the game if you've tried it out. I know we made a mistake earlier, but it's brand new, so any mistakes, feedback is appreciated. Throw something in the comments. I think that's it. We'll pick up next time for the conclusion. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.